Welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Mods of the Moment. I'm Bard's College graduate, your humble guide to the most interesting new mods in Nexus. Sit back, relax and enjoy. It is time to mod until it breaks and then do it all over again. Today we're opening with an intriguing follower mod. Vayne Remastered, custom voiced follower with detailed romance features. Yes, the title alone is interesting enough, but let's take a closer look at this Dunmer / Nord vampire woman and everything this mod has to offer. Vayne was raised by Azura worshippers, and she was studying illusion magic briefly at the College of Winterhold. After an incident at the college, she left Winterhold and started doing stealthy jobs for the Thieves Guild, and eventually ended up in Dark Brotherhood, so all this experience makes her a capable ally to have by her side. She can turn invisible and blink to her targets, backstab them with her custom magical dagger, and attempt to attack enemy spellcasters and archers first.
Swinging that massive thing. Effective, but I'd be gone before it lands.
Her hairstyle can also be changed, and there are many sweet options to choose from, both with and without physics. Vayne is very strong and designed for higher difficulty games, and she is equipped with nearly 600 voice lines, voiced by a professional voice actor, Alexia Renaldis, and she sounds incredible.
The Keeper's devotion borders on madness. I've seen many assassins lose themselves to the Brotherhood's darker mysteries.
I think her seducing voice accurately portrays this deadly assassin. You can find her at the Mistfell Keep in Riften and begin your adventures together from there, and if you want to experience a romance with her, you need to gain romance points by clearing out dungeons together, completing questlines, and learning dragon shouts, among other things. Each level in romance opens up new dialogue options all the way into lover tier, which allows you to get involved under the loving gaze of Mara.
Enjoying me, are you? Careful, darling. I might start to think you mean it. Lucky for you, I'm not hating this either.
All in all, Vayne is an interesting follower and she's a very powerful ally to have. Next, let's check out a new, mega rare restoration magic mod. This is 360 Ward. This mod replaces the classic shield-like ward with a ward that resembles a bubble, as the sphere covers every inch of your character's body and shields them from harm from even the blind spots. The ward has an animated mesh and on-hit effect to make it look natural, and it is fully meshed with proper 360-degree spell collusion, so it's not fake but actual protection from every angle. If you want to try out another color for your ward, check out 360 Ward other colors for white and blue versions. Now, let's check out Snow Elf dialogue. This mod makes playing as a Snow Elf or Ancient Falmer feel like an integrated part of the vanilla game, with custom dialogue and repurposed elf-related lines from the base game.
You're a Snow Elf? No, that can't be right. Your kind died out long ago.
With the mod, the people of Skyrim will now recognize that you actually are a Snow Elf, a member of the long-gone race of these northern elves that used to have a prosperous civilization that rivaled even the Altmer of the Somerset Isles until their downfall.
You're a Snow Elf? Well, that's even better than I imagined. Oh, there's so much to learn from you. If you shared even a little of...
All of the new dialogue reflects the fact that Snow Elves have gone extinct, and the people will react to you accordingly. For this mod to work, you obviously need any mod that allows you to be a Snow Elf, such as the Ancient Falmer, a Snow Elf Race SE, which I'm using here, and these two mods combined, it gives you such an immersive experience of role-playing as an Ice Elf. Miscellaneous Quests Rewards Revamp says goodbye to generic quest loot in both base game and the DLCs. This mod changes the quest rewards to reflect accurately the quest giver and resulting in making the miscellaneous quests more enticing to finish. For example, innkeepers might give you some food, mercenaries might give you a weapon of theirs, an alchemist might give you ingredients, and so on. Also, there are some added gold rewards, but only for those quest givers who can afford it. It makes sense to be getting paid by a wealthy person for a task, and of course, not at all by a beggar who can't afford it. Before we check out the next mod, this video was made possible by these people right here. Join the supporters by checking out patreon.com/bardscollegegraduate. Thank you Arix Lagenwhite, Billy Duncan, Divine Cleric, Dode Punker, Don Wright, Frank Brackett, Jay Osceola, Krakenhelm, Mason, Onshore Flyer 15, Ryan Ulrich, and the Panicked Monk. Inspired by the Diablo series, we now have the delightful treasure Falmers. This mod adds these mischievous Falmers that spawn randomly in dungeons and by suddenly appearing through magical portals. They will flee from you as fast as they can, but if you get lucky and catch one, you will be rewarded with a handsome amount of gold, scaling with the player level. You can configure the base spawn chance and the flee timer from the mod configuration menu to make this appearance a rare occurrence or something that happens every once in a while. Now it is time for a location overhaul, this time trying out Ivy's Stendarr's Beacon Overhaul. This mod is a lore-friendly overhaul with dynamic features, enhancing Stendarr's Beacon, the place of worship for the vigilance of Stendarr. First of all, the fortress is now much taller as it has an additional floor with living quarters for the vigilance. After the Hall of the Vigilance gets assaulted, the surviving holy warriors will move here, and this destroyed shack by the tower will get rebuilt to use as an additional lodgance. The beacon is now also a proper lighthouse, so the vigilance can scout around for any and all Daedra activity in its vicinity. In addition, there are some extra clutter added and of course the new NPCs, which makes the location feel more lively and enhanced. Now let's check out HSF Male Furniture Idols. This mod adds new animations for the male characters for when they are sitting on a bar stool, leaning on a railing, or against a wall, all powered by Open Animation Replacer. In its entirety, there are 5 new bar stool animations that make your character and NPCs look super relaxed at the tavern, 4 wall leaning animations, 2 of them which are sitting down, and 3 different rail leaning animations. In addition, there are new animations for sitting on a chair with a lower chance of occurring, as well as new animations for sitting cross-legged and on a throne. By default, a few of the more confident or badass female characters also use these new animations, such as Mjol the Lioness and Ayla the Huntress. Overall, the variety of these animations is great and they look super good in the game. Next we have another Nimbraith quest mod. I wonder, does this mod author ever sleep? In any case, I am glad they keep popping up, because these things are always top quality. Now, here we have a quest called It Came from Akavir. It centers around a woman called Amelia, who is an Akavir researcher like her dad, investigating an entity that has washed on the shore of the Sea of Ghosts.
There are far greater beings than our kind will ever know. That is for certain.
With this mod, you can learn all about this foreign entity. Not to spoil it off too much, but it's a Kamal from Akavir, an individual belonging to a race of snow demons. When you finish this short quest, you will be rewarded with a new Akaviri cloth set like Amelia wears and an interesting one-handed weapon. I have the pleasure to announce that the best Glacier mod has been dropped in Nexus. Gleaming Glaciers, high-quality Glacier meshes, textures and LOD is the perfect all-in-one mod overhauling your glaciers with new high poly meshes and beautiful HD textures. Inspired by Mother Nature's beautiful crystalline icebergs, this mod makes your glacial environment look incredible with the refractive backlighting and high poly seamless LOD meshes and textures to make these glaciers look good even from far away. Last time we checked out NPC overhauls for the High Elves and the Wood Elves, and now it is time for the Dark Elves. With Children of the Ash, a Dunmer NPC overhaul, all of the named Dark Elves have went under a tasteful reimagination, strengthening their aesthetic to further stand out from the other Mer. Some of them will have visible ritual scarring, cultural face paints, tattoos and jewelry, and Morrowind-inspired hairstyles. Each overhauled appearance of these Dark Elves are affected by their status in society, age, and lifestyle to make them look and feel appropriate to the setting. What I especially like about this overhaul is that the author preserves the features these characters had already, such as the face shape, but makes them look otherwise better in every way. Now, let's check out two mods that go well together, beginning with Mage's daily outfit. This is a mod that adds a casual, light armor outfit for female characters, inspired by the day-to-day life of a College of Winterhold student. It features tall leather boots, baggy blue pants, and a puffy shirt with a corset on top, as well as some fitting accessories such as pouches, belts, and a choker necklace. There is also a cozy shawl if you're the type to get cold easily. This outfit is a sure pick for those who want to use a cute outfit while studying at the college or just the daily life of living in Enchanter's Tower. This modded player home is located in Winterhold, and to gain access to it, you need to unlock it by doing a short quest. As you can see, Enchanter's Tower is designed first and foremost for mage characters, and it contains all the necessities for one, including an enchanting station, a staff enchanter, and an alchemy workbench. There is also an arboretum with multiple planters so you can grow all the herbs and plants you need for potion brewing purposes, and a portal room where you can quickly transport yourself into each of the main holds. And if all this wasn't already quite incredible, you also have a Tome of Elements that grants you a choice of 10% buff between fire, frost, and shock destruction magic, and a teleport spell so you can recall yourself back to the tower whenever needed. This player home is a gem for sure, especially for all my mages in the back who love a good role-playing location. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of these new mods in the comment section, and do subscribe and like the video for more. See ya!